Okay, I have it recorded. So I can put it on other platforms, but I hope everybody can hear me. I'm coming to y'all live and direct. The only way that I know how to bring it to y'all. Yes, yes, we are talking about Black men, men in general, but specifically, I talk about Black men because we are some of the most high risk individuals. Um, so that's what I'm gonna focus on today. But all men need to be checked out, especially at a certain point in time in life, be it 35, 40. Your next steps would be hitting the doctor and seeing what's up, seeing what's going on inside, just taking a look and things like that. See what's going on inside. Blood work is the first thing. That's going to be the first defense or the first clue that something's not right, your levels and things like that. So getting your blood work and then going from there. Because here's the thing: if you catch it early, then there are ways that you can prevent certain things from happening. Like if you're high risk of diabetes, or if you're even a diabetic and you don't know you're not diabetic, and you're not taking the medicines that a diabetic is supposed to take, your body is not going to put up with that long term. So this is all doing things to get you to being able to live longer, to be on this earth longer, to feel healthier longer, or to be healthier longer, to feel good, things like that. Because there are so many things that we can prevent early if we just take the time to address those things. Now, for whatever reason, it's a phenomenon that we don't go to the doctor. We don't go and see what's going on inside of us. And that's not a good thing, because things could run rapid. Let's say if you had a car and your car was making noises, your car wouldn't start, and you didn't go get it checked out, things like that. Your car's having a hard time starting. You didn't go get it checked out. Things are going to start getting worse and worse and worse and worse until eventually your car is going to say, I'm done. I'm checked out. And that's your body. People are dying because they aren't going to the doctor. And I've heard this my whole life, like Black men are scared to go to the doctor. We don't even know what's going on. I get it. You know what I'm saying? We've been having unprotected sex. I mean, let's be real. We've been screwing raw. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. And we don't want to, some people just don't want to know. They're like, man, if I go out, I'm just going out. Like, especially a girl yesterday, she was questionable. So I don't want to see what she done gave me. You know what I'm saying? But even that, if you were to figure out what it is that she gave you, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's AIDS or something that, I didn't want to go extreme as AIDS, but just anything that she gave you, syphilis or something like that, those things can be treated and treated like easily. So you don't have it. So you don't pass it out to somebody else. So it doesn't get in your body. It does other things, shut other things down. So protecting it and getting it early is key. That is key. That's uno number one, is getting it detected early. If you can do that, then you can expand your life cycle. You can live better. You can go without having certain things, ailments happening to you. And that's the key, y'all. I mean, we have got to start taking care of and being concerned what's going on inside our body. Like I talk to so many people daily, and I see so many widows. These guys have worked their whole life. I built up this big old house, cars, money. I mean, you will be amazed to see some of these, and it's white men too. But you will be amazed to see some of these houses and these cars that these men have just left. They wives. And they wives, they still, kind of, young, feeling and doing their thing. So eventually they're gonna move on. So you building up your whole palace career for some lady who's gonna go share with somebody else. Like, that don't make no sense. I mean, you can't live forever, true indeed, but I would think that you would want to live long enough to see to maximize your life. You know what I'm saying? I understand you want to grind, we want to get the money, and we want to, you know what I'm saying, do all that stuff like that. But you have to understand that you have to be around to see it. You know, I know a case of a young man and, you know, got tired of living one lifestyle, wanted to change his lifestyle, went to school, accomplished that, got a good job, started making good money, probably the most money he made in his life, and then end up dying because through that whole time wasn't concerned about what was going on in here. You have to figure out what's going on in here. So whatever you decide to do in life, you can successfully see those things out. Yeah, like I said, I see so many widows, so many. And they be like, they don't know what to do because the guy really did everything for them their whole life. And they're like, we don't know what to do. We got this big old house, we got these cars, and money that he left behind us, pension is getting paid to her, you know, things like that, things that you built up, your pension, your retirement is now going to your wife because you're no longer here, you know. So those are things, you know, just put that in the back of your head. But you have to go see what's going on with your body. Now, I've gotten blood work. I've got all I got all my blood work tests back. I'm not really sure how to read it, but just looking at the ranges, I think I'm okay. But you know, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna check up on it today and try to get an understanding as far as what certain things mean and things like that. But taking the first initial step. This is not my first time. I did it when I was married. I did it, you know, went checked out my blood levels, things like that. I didn't realize that. So I looked at my chart. If you don't have a my chart, get you a my chart. Get you a my chart so you can see what's going on and kind of, you know, follow up with what's going on with your body. But we have got to do this. This has got to be, you know, number one. We've got to understand what's going on in our body because heart disease, those are big things that Black men are dying from: heart disease, high blood pressure, having strokes. You know, all of these things can possibly be prevented if you catch it early. Things are going on in the brain that you don't know about, that you're not really concerned about. You know what I'm saying? You're getting headaches a lot. You know, you're stressing a lot. Things will just completely stop working. And we need to figure out your heart. Make sure your heart is healthy enough. I see a lot of men that's older in the gym trying to put on muscle. That's not the way. You can't put on muscle when you're that old because you're still making your heart work harder than it needs to work. You need to try to lose that weight. I mean, have a good cut, but trying to put on the most muscle you can put on is a no-no because muscle is almost like fat in that sense. The fact that your heart has to beat and pump more blood through those muscles and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So you put more stress on your heart trying to be the big cut man you couldn't be when you were young. You know, now's not the time to do that. Those days are over. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be smart and you have to talk to a doctor because your average person, your guy will tell you, yeah, you lifting all that weight. Yeah. That's what's up, man. Nah, y'all gotta chill. You gotta chill on the weights. That's not good. You gotta chill on the weights. Your heart, you better hope your heart is strong enough to handle all that because now it's like your heart been beating so long at a certain pace, but now it's got to step it up to get through all that muscle and stuff like that. So talk to your doctor, understand your body, understand what's going on with your body before you start doing things like that, drastic changes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We can't all recapture our youth in those type of ways. You know what I'm saying? So be careful what you do to your body when you get older because those things count. Okay. So today I'm going to check on my test results, my blood samples. I got all of them back. I just need help reading them. You know what I'm saying? What this means and what this means. Some of them look like they kind of out of whack, but they're not over. They're not necessarily over. They just they under. And I need to figure out what I need to do to get those back up. You know, and you're gonna feel better once you get those things at the level that's supposed to be everything intact. You're going to feel better in life. You're gonna feel it every day. You're gonna wake up and be like, man, I feel good. So I'm just coming to y'all today with this podcast and letting y'all know like it's very important that you get those things done. So let's get that knocked out so we can take it to that next level. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. My name is Johnny. I'm out. Peace.